I'm Tracy Baxter with today's Record Newswatch. It's happening, but it's happening slowly. Our region's 3 utility companies say they're making headway in the ongoing challenge to restore power to the thousands of households and businesses left powerless by the destruction from Hurricane Sandy. Here are the numbers as of early this afternoon. Roughly 90,000 customers of Orange and Rockland, Central Hudson, and New York State Electric and Gas were still without electricity here in Orange, Sullivan, and Ulster counties. About 54,000 O&R customers, more than 14,000 with Central Hudson, and more than 22,000 with NYSEG, where a company official issued a statement today saying that contrary to rumor, they have not sent any of their line crews to Con Ed or to any other utility. One of the places where power lines remain down, Route 17 in the Bullville-Bloomingburg corridor. While some folks have power in that vicinity, others are not as fortunate. Next to the tangled wreckage of power lines and wires, the Citgo Food Mart off Route 17 exit 116 in Bloomingburg remains closed, leaving people to look elsewhere for gasoline and convenience store items. Next door, the Quickway Diner was open thanks to their generator, but customers hadn't been able to get there earlier this week because of the poles and wires that were strewn across 17K, blocking access.
It was kind of ridiculous not able to get anyone to come out here and do anything. All we were asking is for them to come, clean the road, get the poles off, let us know if we could do anything. We have machines, we can take care of it if we're allowed to, you know. But finally last night at about 12 o'clock midnight, they came here for about an hour and a half, cleaned the road off, and that's, you know, 17K was closed. No one could get off the highway. No one could get through. The postal service guys, you know, the troopers. It was just ridiculous that a main thoroughfare like 17K and they closed it for 3 days.
Along the Newburgh waterfront, the superstorm cleanup continues. It's where we bumped into a tugboat driver who rode out the storm in the Hudson River.
Put everybody off schedule. They just opened up the river last night, maybe supper time. Everything was shut down between the harbor and the Hudson River. They opened up the river last night, and must have been this morning they opened up the downtown, down the city.
There are reports that the devastation in the New York and New Jersey areas has led to a scarcity of gasoline deliveries there, and it's brought motorists to our region, specifically Montague, New Jersey, and its 5 stations along the Port Jervis border. We'll provide updates on that aspect of this story here at Record Online. Governor Andrew Cuomo has requested that President Barack Obama provide up to 100% reimbursement for New York State for the damage from Superstorm Sandy, with estimates that statewide we may have suffered losses in the neighborhood of $6 billion in New York State. And this week has been a nightmare for many of our area's school districts that remain closed today, including Pine Bush. Circleville Elementary School teacher Meg Prisbaki was worried a big school trip would be canceled tomorrow, but after losing power for only 24 hours, she was also counting her blessings.
Irene hit us hard. We were without power for about 8 days, and when the lights came on after 24 hours, we were really thankful. So we didn't lose any food this time, and we have had a few people come and get more water. And my husband went to Jersey today. He braved it. He went down there. He said he could get in. He got to Paramus, but it's really devastating. We're very fortunate, though, when you look at what happened down in Staten Island and Long Island and Manhattan.
Meantime, Monticello School District officials have already decided to shut down Friday. And the troubles in Monticello stretch to village government, where hurricane-related electrical malfunction has forced the closing of village administrative offices through tomorrow. Now, all the impacted school districts are hoping to get power restored so they can reopen on Monday. Keep checking back here at Record Online and in the Times-Herald-Record to get the latest storm closing information. NBC TV has announced that it will be airing a concert for Hurricane Sandy victims Friday at 8 p.m. at Rockefeller Center in New York. The concert will benefit the American Red Cross, with performers to include Bruce Springsteen, John Bon Jovi, and Billy Joel. And in times of crisis, there are those always looking to make a buck. 2 young men who did not want to be on camera were in the town of Wallkill today posting signs advertising generators for sale. They told me they'd bought them elsewhere and trucked them up here. No word on how much they were going to be charging. Despite all the misery Sandy doled out, kids in some of our communities did get the chance to do something they'd been looking forward to, getting in costume and enjoying Halloween. In places where power had been restored, many kids and their parents did some trick-or-treating. In the village of New Paltz, the Halloween parade was held as scheduled, providing a little welcome relief to storm-weary residents. In many places, government officials and police discouraged trick-or-treating and requested that people stay off the streets last night. Port Jervis pushed back trick-or-treating to Friday night, and in the town of Woodstock it was rescheduled for tonight beginning at 5. And for those still in the dark, getting the lights back on will be the ultimate treat. Unfortunately, the next couple of days will be chilly, and that is not good news for the folks still without power. Friday will be mostly cloudy with some peaks of sun. Temperatures will go as high as the low 50s. Saturday's weather will feature a mix of sun and clouds, with the highs only around 50 degrees. Election Day is next Tuesday, and I will be providing hourly video updates as part of our extensive election night coverage right here at Record Online. And for Record Newswatch, I'm Tracy Baxter.